Alright, so Evolve, the monster versus hunter game from Turtle Rock Studios, is back, folks. What's up? I'm Dimebot here, and let's talk about Evolve Stage 2. So I got a little gameplay in the background here for you, actually playing one of the new classes. So what is Evolve Stage 2? Well, it's free to play, and it has a lot of new stuff. There's all kinds of skins, all kinds of classes, all kinds of weapon skins, new monsters, and you'll notice all these skins I'm looking through have this little currency next to them. These are silver keys. You earn these by completing challenges. Also, that Griffin Man-Eater Hunter skin is amazing because of the pink beard, but you earn the silver keys by completing challenges, completing matches, so it's more of a microtransaction unlock system than it used to be. However, there is no sign of actual paid transactions as yet. Keep in mind, this is a beta, which is kind of ridiculous because this is coming from a full release game, but I guess maybe it works because they've made a lot of changes. So we'll buy a couple, or buy a skin. Now here are your perks. These used to be earned by leveling up. Now you can pay silver keys to unlock them, or upgrade them. This is a part of the system I don't particularly feel like I like. I think it takes away some of the natural progression of the characters, but whatever. Let's hop into a match and have a little gameplay in the background and talk about the game. You'll hear a couple of my party members in the background talking. I just recorded these matches just because they were actually pretty good. And actually, this is a good time to talk about what we're talking about in the video. There were some server issues. It randomly kicked us out of our party, and we had a hell of a time reforming it. So some of the old party issues from Evolve apparently have never been fixed. Let's talk about what has changed. So it used to be in Evolve that every character had their own unique role, and to an extent they still do. However, anybody can trigger the trap now to trap the monster. In that skill's place, the trappers now have a planetary scanner, which will give all of your team members an arrow that kind of points to the general direction of the monster. This, I hate. Absolutely hate it. It kind of takes some of the skill, I think, out of actually tracking the monster. The levels have been redesigned in a way. They have claimed that they've optimized them for hunt using player data. They have added some new classes. There is a rogue version of Val for medic. There's a new medic named Slim. There's Sunny, the new trapper, who actually has some really cool abilities I enjoy playing. There is a new medic that also has portals, which is very interesting. There's the Meteor Goliath here, the Elder Kraken, and a little bit later I'm going to have some footage for you guys of the Gorgon, because that's a new monster that is utterly terrifying and also, from my experience, really unbalanced. So here we go. This monster, yeah. But let's talk about the other changes while we get into this game. So having a lot of the class abilities homogenized is, maybe people are going to say it takes away from the skill of the game. Like the hunter, or the assault no longer having invulnerability, instead having an extra shield. I don't feel like it really takes away. I feel like it does kind of take away the uniqueness of some of the classes, but not from the actual strategy of the gameplay, because what they seem to have done is actually balance the game out a little better. I had a lot more fights that were more even, more fair between hunters and monster. By the way, this monster is absolutely horrifying. And they're going to be tweaking the game in the upcoming months, so you know, things will change. The big question here is this too late? You know, Evolve started out with a lot of promise and didn't get the hype that people thought it would, because, or didn't live up to the hype like people thought it would, because it just didn't have enough modes, didn't have enough monsters, just not enough content at launch. Now, it remains to be seen, like I said, what they're going to do with the monetization for this game, so that's probably going to be make or break. Right now, as it stands, I don't have a problem with paying for cosmetics. I never do. I will have a serious problem if they try to get us to pay to buy silver keys to unlock abilities and things like that. And possibly even characters. I think maybe with a team comp, characters might not be as big of a deal breaker, but some of the abilities definitely can be. And as there's only one currency in the game right now, they would have to add another to differentiate between cosmetic purchases and actual in-game items, powers, things like that that your hunters can use. And I think that's going to be kind of the main stumbling block that they might run into, because a lot of people share this opinion that paying for cosmetics is okay in a free-to-play game, but paying essentially for power, pay to win, definitely not okay. And Evolve has a potential to very easily turn into that, especially with the power disparity between the monster and the hunters. This particular monster, I feel, needs some massive balancing, because I haven't even evolved to level 3 here, and I was able to deal with them very efficiently. I didn't include the video from the earlier Stage 1 fight just because it was a little glitchy, but I was also able to deal with them quite handily there. They claim that they've balanced things out to make the fights fair, and I feel like for the most part that is true. The Meteor Goliath, the regular Goliath, the Kraken, they all seem to be fairly well balanced. This one, not so much, but going back to my point, I feel like the microtransactions, the way they handle it, are going to be the major stumbling point for this game. Is it still fun? Yes. Does it still run great? Yes. It's the same Evolve you knew and loved, just with some of the abilities changed to make the game, I feel, flow a little better. Like the monster can spend 4 points now when it first starts out, giving you access to all your abilities. The planetary scanner, anybody being able to throw up the dome. People are going to have a major issue with that one, probably because it means the trapper doesn't have to be completely on their game anymore to actually get the dome off, but I like the change. I think it allows anybody on the team that manages to get in the right position to reap a reward from it and help the whole team out. So we'll keep looking at Evolve Stage 2. I'm interested in it. I liked the game when it launched. I just didn't keep playing it because there wasn't anything to keep me here, and that's my main concern. Is there going to be enough on this second go-round to keep me here, or has Total Wreck lost focus? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. My name is Dimebot. Look for more Evolve 2 or Stage 2 coverage here on the channel. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, or click on one of these other videos.